Ivan gives Ben 2/5 of his money. Ben will have 2 times as much money as Ivan would have then. If instead Ben gives Ivan 1/4 of his money, Ivan will have $30 more than what Ben would have then. How much money do the two boys have altogether? All right, so to do this, there's 2 scenarios. It says first, Ivan gives Ben 2/5 of his money. If Ivan gives Ben, not meaning that Ivan will actually give Ben. And another scenario is Ben will give Ivan. Dead, Ben gives Ivan. So we're gonna make 2. So there's 2 scenarios. So 2 tables. Okay, so here is the table. Right. No, I don't have to do that. Written scenario, because that's oh, that's how you spell it. Okay. We need to make this here. Maybe that's a bit too small. Oh, let's see. No, it's not too small. And I'm thinking the table is like, it's not tall enough. I only highlighted Ivan's, didn't I? Of course I did. That's what I always do. There we go. They're the same size now. Okay, so if Ivan gives Ben 2/5 of his money, he will have 3/5 left. So we're going to give him 3 circles to represent those fifths. Now, it says Ben will have 2 times as much money as Ivan. Ivan has 3 right now, so we're going to give him 2 times 3, which is 6. Dots here. There we go. Now I'm going to highlight this first part of the sentence that we just did in this scenario. I'm going to change it into a different color. How about red? Also, Ivan should have a different color than Ben. Not the whole thing, just the dots, so we could really tell who has which dots. And if they're giving them to each other, then we really need to know. I'll make them green. And Ben's dots, I'll make them blue. Okay, so it says, Ivan gives Ben 2/5 of his money. Ben will have 2 times as much money as Ivan would have then. Well, we did it right here. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to see. And we're going to make original scenario the same color as the first sentence. Alright, so if we do it like originally, we have to give Ben's 2 dots to Ivan, or just give them back to, we're just going to have to give them back to Ivan, taking them away from him and giving them back. And now they're Ivan, so we changed their color. It's okay if we get that last one, and that's originally green because I'm doing it the same shade. We gave it back to Ivan. So this is the original scenario. That's what they had here. It says, so Ivan has 5 and Ben has 4. So we did that part. This is what they had originally, as it says here on the original scenario. Now we're focusing on this part of the question. So I'll change it a different color. I don't need that period. Yeah, right. Then we're going to change the color of that to, let's just say purple. Okay, So to do this, this is the second scenario. But first I think I'm going to do a table. I could just do a table this way. I'm going to do all the designing things for the table, so it's good. Yeah, they're about the same size. Well, yeah, they are the same size. They're not about, they are. All right, so it says here, this is the second scenario. So over here in the original scenario, we can see that Ben has 4 dots. So we're going to give him 4. All right, and Ivan, he had 5. So give him 5. I'm aware that they're blue and that it's not the right number. I will change them right now. There we go. So it says that Ben gives Ivan, if instead Ben gives Ivan 1/4 of his money. All right, so we're going to just take his 4th away from him. I'm going to give it to Ivan. We did that. Okay, it says that Ivan will have $30 more than what Ben would have then. All right, so we're going to really show that $30. Okay, we can see that Ben has 3 circles. Ivan also has 3 circles, here at least. And then he also has 3 more. So let's put them in a box so we could really see them. Yeah, and it also says that Ivan will have $30 more than what Ben would have then. All right. He has $30 more and 3 circles more than Ben. So that means 3 circles have to represent $30. Okay, so we'll write it on this page. Let's change the font because that's way too small. All right. Let's get rid of this. We don't need that here. Okay, set. So we can see that 3 circles must, not 3 circles, 3 circles. Must $30. All right, because that's what you need to do. All right, so now that we can see 3 circles must represent $30, what does 1 circle represent? Well, we have 3 circles and $30, so it's 30 divided by 3, and that equals 10. So, okay, therefore, don't forget the comma before, after therefore. Therefore, 1 circle must represent $10. Because 30 divided by 3 is 10. So 1 circle must represent $10. All right, so we can see that 1 circle must represent $10. It says at the bottom part, the black part of the question, how much money do the 2 boys have altogether? All right, so first we're looking at the original scenario. If 1 circle represents $10, then it's 10, 20, 30, $40 Ben has. So we'll just do it like this. Ben has $40. Then we'll move on to Ivan has $50. Okay, now it says on this bottom part, how much money after the second scenario? How much money do the boys have altogether? Okay, so it says 1, 2. All right, so if each circle represents 10. I'm just going to count all of them. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So I'm just going to check to make sure 1. Nine. There should be 9 circles down over there. So that's 9 times 10, that's 90. Yeah. So I'll just write that now. So I'll just write all together. There we go.